everyone! Isn't it just lovely to wear a new white top in the summer? So I got from Zara actually. I've ordered quite a few shirts from them, and I think the only size I am now is like XXXXXXL. I mean, it's ridiculous. Medium and large just don't suit. Anyway, I'm very happy with this. I thought I would show you a nice sort of like sexy bronze summer makeup. I'm going to start in the reverse because it's got lots of nice hydration on my skin, and I'm going to use the Max Factor Auto Flawless concealer just in the areas around my eyes that I want to lighten and even out. And then I'm going to use a Chanel foundation, slightly back to front, right? But you'll see why in a second. You want to sort of keep your summer makeup, your base, as sort of as light and as fresh as possible, and kind of using the concealer over the eyes and just around the T-zone area really helps to shape your face. And if you've got lots of hydration on your skin, then it should easily just flow. If your concealer grabs onto your skin and it shrinks your skin and it makes your skin look older and drier, then you need more hydration. Or maybe your concealer needs to be changed, who knows. But this is a great long wear one from Max Factor, and it's nice and easy. So I might just put a little bit on my chin as well and just blend that in. It's got good coverage, just a little bit on there. Now, this is the foundation that I'm going to be using from Chanel, Les Bergers, the Water Fresh Tint. If you haven't tried this formula, it's rather special. It is super light, super cool. It's like the most beautiful pure water going on your face, and it comes up in sort of two molecules that kind of blend together. Now, this isn't my shade. I'm using this as a tan effect. I'm shade medium normally, and it gives just that lovely, we've talked about it before, that kind of like 15 denier sort of finished your skin, but it's super light. If you don't like to wear foundation, do you want something light? It's definitely one you should try. Anyway, going in with this shade, you can see it's all kind of watery and separated. You think, oh no, it's gone off. No, because then you just rub it together, and I'm going to press it into my hands and just press it on the outer areas of my face, because what this will do is it's just going to give me nice definition. I've got the light concealer in the front, and I'm just using this almost as a very subtle kind of liquid bronze. So nice. Put it on and then it just dries beautifully. I'll do that one more time. I can feel it just drying, really, not drying as in tight, just drying. There we go, a bit braver that time. Just keep it lighter. You see how soft that is? I just literally sort of did this by accident, if I'm really honest. I whacked on some concealer and thought, oh no, I look a bit pale, and I thought, oh, I'll just try this. Pressed into my skin, and because it's so sheer, it goes on really sheer. So I'm just going to let that dry. I'd already put on some brows. You know me, my brows, bane of my life. I'm getting bored of doing them. Although if you do need an update on a brow tutorial, I've got a good new brow actually, which I must introduce you to. See? How lovely is that? Really simple, really easy, and probably a very sort of different way of applying foundation. But it feels good. It feels really nice. Well done, Chanel, on that. And if you are wearing white, you don't want anything too greasy or sticky. I'm going to use a little bit of nude stick as well, just to kind of add a little bit more of a bronzy vibe. Now this shade is Terracotta Tan. Again, obviously having dry skin, I do love a cream. That's not to say that I wouldn't use a powder bronzer. I'm not keen on sparkly bronzers, I have to say. Saint-Tropez, I've got a nice one actually out. I should show you that one actually, that's nice and matte, as did the Body Shop. I just like to sort of rub things into my skin because it's always thirsty and grateful for a little bit of hydration. So I've just very softly amplified and given myself a lovely tan as if I'd been on holiday. But no, I'm stuck in the UK. Our flight was cancelled, unfortunately. Right, enough of that. Okay, let's go quite smouldery with the eyes. Let's us use the palette by Urban Decay, Born to Run. Oh yes, let's go for these guys here. That'll be nice, I reckon. Let's go deep. Let's go sort of sultry. Let's start with, no, should we go really deep? Let's go, we're going to go in with Double Life and go really dark and deep and see what these shades do. Again, just press, 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 press. Lots of pressing, not too much sweeping. I find that's just such an easy way to get the colour on. Oh yes, this is going to be nice. And I'm going to wrap it all around my eye actually. Push that eye back. Always quite nice to have something dark. I haven't wanted something dark on my eye for a long time. Yeah, you see as that blends out, that's nice. That gives it a really, the metallic pigments break down and you're left with this nice, soft, charcoaly colour. So it kind of gives it, oh my eye looks so much bigger already. Why don't I wear this colour more often? Maybe I shouldn't shout, sorry if you are listening with headphones and I've surprised you. Yeah, let's just take that all the way around the eye and just tucking that brush, the nib of that brush into the outer corner really helps to shape my eye. So I like that. As you can see that it really does change in shape. Maybe I'll just use this colour. I had intended to use a few colours actually. Just a little bit darker around the lash line. Maybe I'll go in with a black, a soft black or a liner. Let's just see how it evolves, shall we? You can be with me on this to see how it works. And again, just making sure that that soft line just blends really softly with a brush. If your skin's slightly damp, then it should just blend in quite nicely. Yes. Nice. It's like a sort of terracotta metallic on the lid and it breaks down to that sort of soft shade. Okay, lovely. Happy with that. Now, do you know what? Because the shadows are giving me two different tones, I don't want to make the makeup look mucky. So, like my fingers. Let me just give those a little clean. So I think I'm actually going to go in with a bit of liner. A soft sort of chocolatey liner would be nice. What about, yes, we'll do this. We'll use the Elizabeth Arden Espresso. Again, super, super soft. And pop that in the waterline. Now, if you're worried about putting soft kohl in your waterline in terms of it shrinking your eye, just don't do it without any other eyeshadow around your eye, because then it will. If you've got huge eyes and you want to shrink them, I mean, make them a little bit smaller. I need to be a little bit more eloquent, don't I? Then use the pigments inside the waterline, because that pulls your eye together. If you've got small eyes and you just do the waterline, it makes your eyes look really tiny. But if you do this lovely swathe of colour, you can see quite clearly that it doesn't make your eyes tiny. And I'm just going to literally push this in here. So it's a really nice complement to a smoky eye, just building up that intensity around the edge of the eye like that. And on the other side too. Nice. I'm going to now take a nice clean brush, big fat brush, and I'm going to go over that line now so I get that really soft, professional, hopefully, finish to the edge. And as well, just because I've got quite a big space there and I'm quite hoodie, just bringing that up just really helps to push it back. Nice. And then same with a nice clean brush underneath, like so. Lovely, soft, smoky eyes with tanned skin. Great, I'm going to go in with one of my faves of the year, our Honest Beauty. This is such a brilliant mascara. As you know, I'm obsessed with little skinny mascara ones. I've got a really great one from It Cosmetics actually, which I bought. It's so tiny. I'll maybe show you that on the next video because it's not by my side now. I do apologise. The trick is with this mascara, you just do the prime on the top lashes actually. It's just to wait 20-30 seconds. It does make a difference. I was getting a little bit lazy and just whacking on the mascara and it didn't have the same effect, and you'll see in a minute how lovely the effect is. So in terms of lips, I'm going to go in with my classic Max Factor Nude Glory. And this is a very moisturising balm, and it will be really complementary to these colours. And then I'll go back in with my mascara. Now, I'm not going to use any other highlighter or anything else. I'm just going to use, oh, that's my son coming back. I'm just going to use that, really simple. It's such a nice warm colour, suits all skin tones. Right, let's go in with the mascara, because with a smoky eye you need lots of mascara. Otherwise you tend to lose your lashes. Your lashes need to be the most dominant part of the makeup. Otherwise you just look a little bit bald, like you've been caught with a match and singed your eyelashes off, which is obviously not a beauty look. So when you've done your smoky eye, just really make sure that you amplify and ink up your lashes so that they are the forefront of your beauty look, because that just makes your eyes look lovely. And sometimes we can be a bit haphazard and a bit lazy with our mascara if we're in a rush, and people do just think, oh, just chuck on a bit of liner, it's fine. It's like, no, if anything, just put mascara on, because it really does open out your eyes. I mean, that's just great, right? Right, well, let me just buff my skin. I'm not going to put any highlighter on there. I'm just going to keep it just sort of simple and balmy. Just make sure it's all blended in nicely. Great. Okay, well, I hope you like my sort of white shirt, beachy, sultry makeup look. You'll let me know below, I'm sure, and I wish you happy summer days.